just getting through some limiting beliefs and having some team building. So you guys haven't noticed over here, we've got some pretty cool stuff. We've got some hula hoops here, and we've got some glass over here if you guys haven't noticed. So, and this is real glass. I don't know what I could be doing with broken glass here. Not sure. So this is my buddy Felix. If you guys remember 8-9 years ago or so, he jumped from the edge of the atmosphere. What it's all about is overcoming fear. We have a lot of fear in ourselves. We have a lot of limiting beliefs. I'm here to help you a little bit. Some of you want to be a little bit more successful than you are. So we're going to start off and get right into it. I'm going to do a demonstration myself, actually walking on broken glass, barefoot. So if you guys want to come up and take a look, have fun, enjoy it. Yeah. Change it up a little bit. I figured get started this way. Have I practiced? I haven't practiced.
You don't practice, so you've never practiced.
You want me to videotape this?
What do you guys want there?
Whoever comes up is taking a chance too.
No, just me.
Get the rags out, lady. I'll think it's real glass.
But as you guys can see, this is real glass. This is, I didn't drink all this, so.
Picture first. All right, here we go.
All right.
Camera's running.
All right. So again, it's all about fear. You look at this glass and say, wow, this is broken glass, but it's also about paying attention to things in life, paying attention to what's going on. You feel things sharp. You're going to have things that are breaking in your life. You're going to have sharp pain that comes to you. So you maneuver around them. Very easy to do. So I will walk in this. This is maybe 3 feet or whatever. It's real broken glass. And let's do it. Let's enjoy.
I ain't good. Wincing.
You're gonna have a million YouTube hits, Joe.
Make them work.
You only push down your shoulders.
That's it. That's all it is, guys. Put the brush off, make sure there's no shards. And that's it. That's all about breaking through your fear.
Who's next?
Nobody's next. Take a
Make
seat.
sure there's no blood on foundation.
No blood. But it's real.
Haven't said I'll do anything.
Good job.
Real.
Ryan, we broke a couple of glasses.
That's right.
Never walked
Everybody's checking it out now. I love it. Yeah. This is part of my job interview. So we're gonna do a little team building stuff here in a second, but
Is it legit?
so we're gonna understand what's stopping us from, fears and things like that. We did the demo, changed it up a little bit. A couple of strategies for you guys to kind of get more successful, get through some things that are holding you back. We'll do a little team building exercise with the hula hoops. Don't worry, it's not dangerous. Very, very safe, a lot of fun. We gotta do some fun stuff. So I got 2 questions for you guys real quick. And just shout out your stuff. What if we get stuck on the tracks of life? We get stuck everywhere with things. We're all in our head. A lot of times leading with our head, not necessarily our heart, and that screws us up big time. So my first question is, why do we fear things? What are some limiting beliefs you had? So just shout it out. Why do you fear some things?
Unknown.
Right, unknown. Fear of failure. That's a good one.
Being judged.
Being judged. I like that. It's good.
Might hurt.
There you go. I like that. Limiting beliefs. Let's say about business, like things that you think you can do. And limiting belief is, something that just holds you back. You think this is the truth and this is the reality, when it's in fact probably not. Right. That's give me a hand for that. That's great. But here's what I have. You guys came up with some stuff. So you got fear. You're scared speaking to people. Again, the unknown, like you mentioned. You get hurt or have pain. Limiting beliefs. Hey, not enough leads. Don't know what I'm doing. I don't have time. I don't have any extra money. That's always a good one. Rates are going up, so can't do loans. We got to sit on them. And of course, one of my favorites is we always blame the economy, whatever political party's in there. But we have control of things over our life. We have control over our fear. We have control over everything. We just have a lot of limiting beliefs that we need to get through.
One thing. Rates are going up. He must be listening to Barry Habib.
That's right, yeah, I listen to Barry. But again, not enough time. It's too cold outside, I can't do it. How many of you said, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym? No, it's too cold, I can't do it. I'm gonna stay on my couch. I'm too tired, yeah. I'm just too busy. I love that word, too busy. It's too hot. This thing's a little funny. But this is what I call fear. Most of you might have heard this, but fear is always false evidence appearing real. Because you look at that, sure, that's broken glass over there. But if you pay attention to things and you focus, you'll be able to get through it. And a lot of stuff out there that you think is really truthful is not. It's all BS. It's all false evidence appearing real. And we tell stories. We love telling stories. You know, we go to our neighbor and say, you see this guy cut me off. Oh my gosh, I'm driving on the highway, this guy cut me off. And then what do? I'm looking for my cell phone, but we go to our cell phone right to Facebook. Oh my gosh, this guy cut me off. Do you see this? And then you go into work. Everybody's saying, oh my gosh, this person cut me off. Or, you know, oh, lost my job, what do I do? And we tell stories. And over time, those stories grow. You know, it's too cold. Oh, it was a blizzard last year. No, it wasn't. It was just cold, snowed a little bit. And we keep piling it on and piling on. We tell all these stories. The stories are of our life. And they become part of our reality when in fact they're really not. You know, and we sit around and we say, we dream about it. I want to do things. You know, I dream I want a nice house. You know, I want a family. I want all this stuff. I want amazing things in my life. We dream about it all the time. We ponder, sit and focus on the weekend. Oh, you know, what do I do in my life? What do I do next? I'm not sure. How to be more successful. I ponder a lot. We debate. We debate better than these two, I think. You know, we debate with our friends over beer and stuff. Instead of actually doing the work that we need to do, we sit and debate hours and hours and say, wow, we can't do stuff. We whiteboard it. I had a whiteboard in my office in corporate America, along the wall. Whiteboarded all day long. What's the point of it? This is my favorite. I spreadsheet it to death. I mean, if you guys look at my laptop, there's probably 100 Excel spreadsheets. I'm analytical, but you know, after a while, you say to yourself, look at all this data. What do we need? Why do we have these limited beliefs? Why do we have this fear? Just go with it. Just take some action. Do something. It says sitting around, spreadsheeting it all day. Of course, we hope for it too. We hope for the best. Oh, I just hope Monday's coming around. I just hope Monday's going to be great. I'm just going to get through the day. Make my doctor's appointment. Just hope everything's going to go okay. You know, and we worry about it. Drive ourselves nuts. This is my favorite. We post it all over social media. See, I lost my voice already. That's what happens when you're...
Take it down.
No, I'm good. See, that's what happens when you're MC of this thing. You lose your voice. Another limiting belief. Now I got a sharp glass, that's all. But this is the thing, look at this. You know, we go on Pinterest, Snapchat, we post everything, we post all the fear. Oh my gosh, you see what happened. You see what Trump did, what Hillary did. We're not focusing on ourselves. We do this all day long. 41 minutes a day or so we spend on social media, BSing about stuff. That's on average. It's probably growing a lot more. And we say, what if? Oh, woulda, coulda, shoulda. That's all we say. We sit there and say, oh my gosh, I would have done this, I could have done that, I should have done that. That's all BS, guys. All BS in your life. And enough of it. You gotta start doing, you gotta take action, take the leap of faith. And about 10 years ago, I started firewalking with a guy that was under Tony Robbins. I walk on hot coals. Because I said, you know, enough. Tired of being mediocre. I want to be successful. You gotta take that leap of faith sometimes. You gotta jump off the cliff sometimes. Yes, it's very painful and it's scary. But that's the way you create change in your life. That's the way you get past your fears. You get uncomfortable with yourself. But alas, we get stuck like this turtle here. Upside down turtle, that's what happens. Why do we get stuck? We get stuck. You know, got all these things going on. Or if you're like Joe Pesci and my cousin Vinny, you get stuck in the mud in Alabama. And you wear a suit like that. Pick it up from the, I don't remember whatever it is. But yeah. What's that?
So is that Greenbow?
It's Greenbow, Alabama, that's right. Stuck in the mud, you know, we spin our wheels all the time. And all those things, the economy, you know, money, don't have, you know, somebody supporting us, all surface level fears and limiting beliefs that we tell ourselves. And we get hooked on it. We get sucked in. This thing ain't working. And we get the illusion of it. Is it a guitar? Is it a pond? Is it mountains? What is it? Could be both. There you go. Violin, whatever it is. But we got to go below the surface to find the real reasons. And there's a couple reasons why. And some of us do it more than others. Some of us do it a little bit. But there's really three main reasons why we're not as successful as we could be. So again, below the surface. Not look on what's up top. Look down below. Open up the hood. Get uncomfortable with yourselves. We have a lack of confidence and belief in ourselves. This is one of the most fundamental things I see with people. I've been in corporate America for over 20 years. I've had over 3,000 people work for me in 17 different countries, and manage people and talk to them, and all I see is that lack of confidence and belief. Some are high level, some not. They just don't know that they have it within themselves, because everything that you can do is already within yourself. You just have to believe it. We're not worthy of success. We always feel that. How many say, oh, I just hope for that, or I just, wish I can have success, or, wow, that's a lot of money. Yeah, I really deserve that. We say that. We say that a lot. I think the most important thing, we have a huge need for significance. We want to feel important. We want people to say, hey, look at me, I'm over here. I'm over there, I'm right here, look at me, look what I'm doing. I'm doing a wonderful job at work. You're not recognizing me. That gets us into danger because we're not doing it from a truth standpoint. So, a couple takeaways here for you here. How do we get past this stuff? What do we do? Because when you look at things, you've got to take massive, decisive action. It's absolutely key. It's something I learned 10 years ago. You can't just be half in, half-ass it, go in a little bit, take a little bit of action, you feel pain, you back up. No, you got to dive in and just go for it, jump off that cliff. And you got to get out of your comfort zone, because here's what a lot of people do. When you start looking at things, you're kind of in your little comfort zone box here. This is where you need to be in life. And you're holding on, you're saying, oh my gosh, that looks great over there. Let me get out there a little bit. Let me just get out there a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Hopefully I don't spill my pants. And we say, oh my gosh, let me get back. That's too scary. You just got to take that leap of faith, guys. You just got to jump off the cliff. The parachute might not open right away, but if you trust yourself and believe in yourself, most likely will. And if not, you get hit against the rocks, you get scars in life. So what? Who cares? You get some scars, it really develops you, develops your character. And here we go. Jump off the cliff. See what's on the other side. A lot of people I see, they set so many goals. 10 goals. I want to do this, I want to do this, do this. I'm telling you, you set 3 to 4 main goals. It's a huge, huge difference versus 10 or 12, because you can't focus on more than 3 or 4 things at a time. And if you're a guy like us, maybe one thing at a time you can only focus on. But you set 3 to 4 main goals, you focus on that, you'd be much more successful, and you gain more confidence in yourself. You got to track your goals daily. Write them down, track them down. So many people, say, oh yeah, I got this New Year's resolution, I want to lose weight, I want to do this, I want to do that, and then 91% of New Year's resolutions are gone by January 15th, because one, they haven't written the goal down, haven't actually tracked it or anything like that. So start tracking your goals. You gain confidence. You gain the self-esteem in yourself. Get rid of the negativity. That's one of the biggest things. We love negativity. We love all these stories. We love all this crap that goes on. And I have a lot of college friends. And one day I just decided I had enough. They were partying up and I wanted to be successful. So I took out my phone, deleted my contacts. And I actually changed my voicemail and I said, this is Joe, I'm making changes in my life. If you don't hear back from me, you're not one of them. Simple as that. Get rid of the negativity, because it kills you. Brings up that significance piece. Work like someone is trying to take it all away from you. So one of the things, this is fear-based, but when you do that, fear can motivate you in a positive way. So, look at somebody patterning yourself after them and say, they might try to take that away from me, and go for it. Push yourself. A lot of people I see, they bring up your past all the time, past relationships, past, bad experiences at work. You screwed something up, you screwed a presentation up, whatever it was, the projector wasn't working, your car broke down, and you bring all this stuff up and regurgitate it all the time and time again. Let your past go. I imagine my stuff, whenever I let it go, shoots up to the moon in a rocket ship, and it's gone. Be the victor, not the victim. We have a victim mentality. We always think, oh, why is this happening to me? Why does this crap happen to me all the time? That's me, I'm just meant for it. this is what happens. You got to be the victor and stand above being a victim of things. And problems are your greatest ally. If there's any takeaway from today, think about this. We think problems shouldn't happen. We think we shouldn't have any problems. Problems shape you. They make you stronger and make you better. And I used to live by this. Oh, I don't want to have any problems. I don't want to have any issues, nothing like that. No. Problems are your greatest ally. They're there to serve you. And life happens for you, not to you. We think, oh, this happens to me. Why is all this stuff happening? My car's breaking down. Relationships are going apart. Business isn't good. Life happens for you. There's always a reason why these things happen to you. You just have to really dig deep and figure it out. And you can change things in an instant. Sometimes it takes people 10 years to get out of a relationship or 10 years to make a work change. But honestly, you can make change in an instant. Because the change occurs when the pain of staying the same is greater than your change. So think about that. So when you have more pain of staying the same, staying in this one spot, like the chairs over there, versus just jumping all in, it's amazing what you see on the other side of things. So what we want to do real quick here is change it up a little bit into a team building. So who wants to participate with some hula hoops? Don't worry, you're not going to be walking on glass, but I want to get some people up here. So we got 7 hula hoops. We're going to have a little bit of fun here. So if you guys want to come up, this is what we're going to do real quick. It's all about team building and breaking through some fears. All right, grab the hula hoop.
Oh, I don't
So-
have a hula hoop.
We need more people, so come on up, guys. Come on up. It's fine. Trust me. So what we're going to do here is the objective is, as a team, we need people around the hula hoop. So here's what we're going to do. We need about 4 or 5 people around the hula hoop. So
Oh my gosh.
no, you're not getting them. So you want to stand around it. So I need you guys get around the hula hoop.
Get around it.
Stand around it like this.
Oh.
Yep, hold it.
Just one?
Just one. You guys grab one over here. So come over here. Come on over this way.
It's a team.
Team.
On this side, it's not.
So, all right, how about the three of you grab one hula hoop and go over here? How's that? Anybody else want to grab a hula hoop? Come on. We need one more group. Come on. Let's do it.
There we go.
All right. So give me these hula hoops, but I need them down. Give me these. Yep.
Come on, stickler. No. Much better.
There you go. All right. There we go. All right. So we got 2. All right. So let's see. This is fun. So basically, the team that lowers the hula hoop to the ground completely flat and level first by using their index fingers only wins. You can only use your index fingers, and if your fingers come off of it, then you have to start at the top again. So basically what you do is, you got to keep it level like this. It's got to stay straight the entire time. Use your 2 fingers, and you got to lower it down. You got to communicate and talk to each other and figure out if this side needs to come up a little bit, if this side needs to come out, because what's going to happen is your fingers, you hold your fingers just like this if you look back at the screen here. So hold your fingers just like that. And you guys, see, you're right off center. So you got to start communicating. Bring it up a little bit higher like theirs. All right. So your fingers got to be like this, guys. You got to go underneath. Right there you go. Right. Fingers got to be underneath just like this. All right. Go.
Down.
Fingers coming off.
Down.
No, you got to start over.
There you go.
There you go. See?
Bring it down. Bring it down.
Everybody's fingers are on. They almost had it. These guys were ahead. All right, you got to start over if you don't have it. Fingers, you got to go all up again.
All right.
You like that, so you're not looking at him.